In today's show, the Bitcoin price likely bottomed in the $3.7 thousand BitMEX crash, crypto analyst Tone Vays said in his most recent episode of Trading Bitcoin. I watched this last night. We'll be breaking down his analysis in today's show. Also, in today's episode, the Bitcoin price reclaims 6,000 as traders eye a new Bitcoin futures gap above. Taking a look at this tweet from crypto trader Crypto Michael, he wrote, "The first level of support held and we pushed upwards. There's also the CME gap, probably the reason why we're moving. So that could be closed first. This means that a $6,050 flip could trigger another push to 6,400 to 6,500 before further down. Still bearish." We'll be breaking all this down for you in today's show. We'll also be analyzing the overall crypto market. As you can see, all the major cryptos are back in the green. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, Tika Twari's 5 coins to 5 million, the final 5. If you missed this live crypto event, you can still catch the replay for limited time by clicking the link right down below this video in the description. Once you do, it'll take you here. Simply enter your favorite email address and click the button that says sign me up. Once you do, it's going to redirect you to this limited time replay stream of the live event where Tika charters this $45 million G5 to take you to a top secret location to meet with the head banker as well as a Bitcoin billionaire to take you inside this phenomenon, which is guaranteed to hit in roughly 50 days. So be sure to check it out. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story of the day of the Bitcoin price likely bottoming out already at 3.7 thousand when the BitMEX market crashed, according to crypto analyst Tone Vays. Bitcoin likely reached its low when it hit 3,700 earlier this month. Veteran trader Tone Vays has forecasted as markets remain up 70% in the latest episode of his Trading Bitcoin, which FYI, I'll include in the show notes below the video in the description for you to check it out and reference for yourself. In this YouTube series produced on March 29th, which was last night, Vays repeated his previous claim that logically Bitcoin should bottom at 20% of its 2019 highs, which is about the $2,800 mark. This could occur before May's block reward halving and not endanger Bitcoin's long-term perspective, he said, but a dive after that event could have grave consequences. After March 12th, when Bitcoin bounced off the 15 months low of around 3,700, Vays now thinks that Bitcoin will not return to put in lower levels. Here's what he said: "I don't think it's likely anymore because I think this event earlier this month was close enough to 2,800 that I'm no longer expecting 2,800. So the BitMEX crash limited the Bitcoin price losses. Since the bounce, Bitcoin has broadly maintained higher support, with the recovery reaching almost 90% in the subsequent 2 weeks. Continuing, Vays suggested that in fact 2,800 would have appeared during the dive and that it was only the crashing of derivatives giant BitMEX which prevented it. Here's what he said: "If BitMEX did not go down, we probably would have 2,800 and maybe even lower," he said. "It's possible that if BitMEX didn't crash, the selling would have accelerated, but right now I'm under the assumption that the low is in." So what are your thoughts? Do you feel that the Bitcoin low has already been reached, or do you think we will revisit the $2,000, $3,000 area? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And before we get to our next story of the day of the Bitcoin price reclaiming 6,000 as traders eye a new Bitcoin futures gap above, let's take a look at the overall crypto market. Bitcoin is trading at above 6,300, up 3.4% for the day. Ethereum is up 3.5%, trading at $133. XRP up 1%, trading at 13 cents. Link is up 3.7%, trading at $2.15. Miss Litecoin up 1.6%, trading at $38.77. BCH up 2%, trading at $216. BSV up 2.6%, trading at $158. EOS up 2%, trading at $2.22. And BNB up 3%, trading at $12.15. So as you can see, as the market was very bearish in the past 48 hours, we finally switched and the market started pumping once again. And I will say this, in his analysis, Tone Vays said this could be a great swing trade, picking up Bitcoin last night at a low because he was expecting it to rally higher, which is what we're witnessing right now. So be sure to check out Trading Bitcoin, the latest episode with Tone Vays, if you haven't yet already done so. Anyways, back to our next story of the day. Let's talk about it. Bitcoin price gains 3% after a brief dive. Data from Coin360. Markets showed Bitcoin trading at around 6,300 at press time, which is currently where we're at. The past 24 hours seen the pair dip to lows of 5,800 after signaling weakness throughout the weekend. Those were short-lived. However, with Bitcoin regaining lost ground within hours, now hopes were high that the price action would remain more bullish, allowing Bitcoin to close a new futures gap left at the end of the trading on Friday. The gap lies between the 6,300 and the closing price of Friday's CME futures session at 6,680. As Cointelegraph reported, Bitcoin very often returned to trade at levels left behind by futures markets. This is a fact. Before its price volatility surged in mid-March, just one gap remained much higher at 11,800 for Cointelegraph market analyst Michael Van de Poppe. However, there was an overall still a bearish trend in Bitcoin despite the upside potential posed by the gap. The first level for support held and we pushed upwards. There's also the CME gap, probably the reason why we're moving. So that could be closed first, he tweeted on Monday. And taking a look at his tweet on crypto Twitter, the first level of support held and we pushed upwards. There's also the CME gap, probably the reason why we're moving. So that can be closed first. This means that the $6,050 flip could trigger another push to 6,400 to 6,500 before further down, still bearish. And he included this graph, which I'll include in the show notes below the video in the description. And you can see he shows this green box in the $5,400 range. And in other news, China joins in fiat money printing. How convenient. Wall Street had yet to open at press time, but in Asia, central banks were already continuing a huge international money printing program in response to the coronavirus weakness. China, for example, announced a $7 billion cash injection for the banking system. Doesn't really compare to the United States $1 trillion stimulus, right? But check this out. The amount pales in comparison to the US's response last week, which we've seen an unprecedented $6 trillion added to the dollar supply, just like that. Speaking to reporters, President Donald Trump explained that the dollar was our money and our currency, and that this allowed for such drastic interventions in the monetary system. So what do you think about that? Quantitative easing and the Fed literally printing $6 trillion out of thin air. Do you feel that is bullish for the markets, considering what we've witnessed recently with this worldwide emergency pandemic for the coronavirus? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. I do think this is going to create an even bigger hyperinflation bubble for the dollar, which is definitely not good for the long haul, but maybe short term, it helps the markets. What are your thoughts? Drop me a comment right down below. And taking a look at the overall crypto market cap, we're sitting at 177 billion with 112 billion in volume in the last 24 hours. And the current BTC dominance is 65.5%. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Stratus up 26%. Go Stratus now trading at 29 cents. We got Datacoin up 10%, trading at 4 cents. Quant up 10%, trading at $3.73. Verge up 8%, trading at 0.002. Digibyte up 8.5%, trading at 0.004. And Energy up 8%, trading at $1.82. And now looking at the biggest losers, Steam down 5%, trading at 16 cents. Status down 1%, trading at 1.7 cents. Wax down 1%, trading at 2.9 cents. Monocoin down 1%, trading at $1.18. ALF down 0.9%, trading at 5.6 cents. Yapstone down 0.7%, trading at 19 cents. And Binance USD, the stablecoin, trading at approximately $1. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are obviously back in control, leading with about 72 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, and hopefully that continues climbing upwards, with longs leading 51.86% versus 48.14% shorts. Are you currently bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, one of my favorite indicators, showing we're currently rated a 10 in extreme fear. Yesterday was a 12 and last week was a 12 with extreme fear, and last month was a 38 with fear. If you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And now checking out the Bitcoin block reward halving countdown. Here we go. We got 44 days, 9 hours, 11 minutes, and 52 seconds left until the estimated date of the Bitcoin block reward halving, set to be May 13th, literally 44 days out from today. I can't wait. Holy moly, what do you think will happen to the Bitcoin market as we approach this date? Especially post-halving, I expect a new all-time high for the Bitcoin price. I expect a big market cap for not just Bitcoin, but crypto in general, and a parabolic market to follow in 2021. I would not be surprised if the Bitcoin block reward halving sparks the Bitcoin price to surge, dwarfing 2017's all-time high of 20,000. I do feel we can potentially reach a 6-digit Bitcoin as the stock-to-flow model predicts as early as 2021. Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below. Once you do, it'll give you a more detailed analysis of what's going on in the market, and this goes for all of the videos right here on my channel. I also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. This is updated every day, and it actually allows you to download the latest episode of the show. You can also subscribe on YouTube, which I'm going to assume you've already done because you're a smart cryptopreneur. And of course, all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, tune in. So whichever podcasting platform you're active on, please help support the show. It's greatly appreciated. You can also follow us on Twitter. My Twitter handle is CryptoNewsYes to receive daily crypto news alerts. And I also have a private crypto Facebook group. To become a part of this, all you need to do is click this link, request to join, and I'll make sure you get plugged in. And I also have a private crypto Telegram chat, which I am very active on. To become a part of this, simply click this link specifically from a mobile device, and you'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. We're living in incredible times, and that, my friend, is a fact. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And real quick before I go, Tikatwari, 5 coins to 5 million, the final five tiny cryptos that can turn $500 into 5 million, thanks to a crypto market phenomenon guaranteed to hit in roughly 50 days. If you missed this live event, you can still catch the replay for a limited time by clicking the link right below this video in the description. Once you do, it'll take you here. Simply enter your favorite email address and click this button that says sign me up. And once you do, it's going to redirect you to this limited time replay stream of Tika chartering this $45 million G5 to take you to a top secret location to meet with the head banker as well as a Bitcoin billionaire. So be sure to check it out, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.